Well, we had the first full day of summer across the 4 states, and it certainly felt summer-like out there with temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. Starting out this morning, let's take a look at the tower cam down in Seneca, Missouri at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. You can see mostly fair skies. And then in the afternoon, we started to see those puffy cumulus clouds developing across the area. And then those started to go down once the sun went down, and now we're just left with a few cirrus clouds off in the distance. Believe it or not, we were actually normal for today, 88 for the high and 67 for the low, which is right where we're supposed to be. But of course, we're way behind on the rainfall for the month as well as the year, setting about 7 inches below where we're supposed to be. Rainfall today has been down in Oklahoma, around the Oklahoma City area, severe weather down there, and that is now starting to dissipate as well. We do have one lone shower, we did earlier west of Independence. Now we just have a ghost of a shower just west of Burlington and southeast of Emporia, and that is about it. Instead, we're left with mild temperatures tonight, generally in the 70s for the most part, 70 in Stockton right now. Meanwhile, it's still 80 degrees in Chanute, 74 in Oswego, and 75 for our friends in Welch. Rain chances are going to be low through tonight and through most of tomorrow, but the notice as we go through tomorrow night into Saturday morning, that's when the rain chances are going to start to increase once again across our area, and that will continue through Saturday afternoon. But tonight, mostly fair, with lows in the 60s with light and variable winds. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, it'll be warm once again with partly cloudy skies and highs in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. I know there's a lot of green on the map, but this is overdone. If anything, most of the shower activity will probably be again to the west and southwest of our area, isolated storms at best. Then as we go through Friday night and Saturday morning, we'll start seeing an increase in the showers, especially up towards the north and to the south, with temperatures in the 70s. And then in the afternoon, we'll see scattered thunderstorms possible developing once again with highs in the low to mid 90s. And then as we go through Saturday night, that starts to move off towards the south and east with just isolated showers by the time we go into Sunday morning, with temperatures in the 70s around 7 a.m. as you head out to surfaces, with cooler temperatures up towards the north and west. Rainfall amounts, I wish there was more, but unfortunately they're going to be on the light side unless you get underneath one of those heavier thunderstorms. But most everyone will probably see a tenth or less in rainfall. And it's all because of this ridge of high pressure that's stubbornly sitting over the Central Plains. That's preventing any storminess from moving into our area. We have a trough on the east coast, trough out to the west, and that is going to start to move off towards the west a little bit, allowing some energy to come up over on top of it, and that will generate the showers and storms. But then as we go into the early part of next week, the ridge comes back in and in fact intensifies, and that's why we're going to be looking at temperatures approaching 100 degrees as we go through the forecast. All right, tomorrow 90, partly cloudy, and then storms possible late Friday into early Saturday morning and in the afternoon, and then a little bit cooler, if you want to call 89 cooler. And then as we head towards the middle part of next week, look at that, 98 by Thursday. So we'll just call it plain out hot.
Yeah.
And then maybe a little bit cooler as we head towards next weekend.
And of course, as I've said earlier, hopefully each of those days where there's some potential rain on the radar that we can get it.
I wish it was more widespread, but it's going to be more isolated.
Okay, that's fair. But
all right.
Thank you, Sam.
Uh-huh.